Hello, you three. Welcome to our first English lesson online. On Monday, we started a brand new unit of work, so we're going to continue what we started this week. Let me just share my screen. Hold on. We were using an animation, weren't we, online? So I'm going to try and play that today in a moment. Okay, you should be able to see my screen now. So for today's English lesson, you're going to need a sharp pencil, a ruler, and your English book. So it should have lines inside. So if you want to just get those things now ready, and we'll continue. So our animation, like I said, is on YouTube. It's online. So I'll try and post a link onto Dojo so you can view it again and again, or kind of rewind or whatever. But I will, like I said, I will try and show that on the video today. So we've got two models we're having a look at. One that is written for us, and it's called the Precocious Penguins. That's quite a funny little animation to watch. And then we're going to be doing some shared writing in the following few lessons, and that will be the insect part of the clip. So it will be the ingenious insects. The purpose of our writing for the next few weeks is going to be to entertain. We're writing a story, a short story. It's going to be an innovative leadership story. And our audience was going to be our classmates. We'll have a think about how to make that work, and certainly people at home will be your audience as well. So today we're going to be learning about noun phrases. So can you please jot down the date and LO in your English book and underline it with a ruler. So pause the video now to do that. And when you've done that, I wonder if you can actually have a look at the words on the screen. We've got some words here. Have a read of them. I wonder if you can sort the words. There might be a few different ways of doing this. So have a little go, have a little play, pause the video again to have a little go at sorting them. Perhaps create 2 little lists or 3 little lists if you want to sort them in 3 different ways. Off you go. And I wonder if you chose to sort your words into a group of nouns and a group of adjectives. That's probably how I would have sorted them, but like I say, there were a few different ways. So if you chose to do that, we've got some nouns here, and we've got some adjectives here. Oh, rubbish. I suppose that could be either, couldn't it? You could have popped that one in either one. And then, so we've got England, it's a country, it's a noun. Emily, it's a name, it's a noun. Ship, it's an object. And then our adjectives, we've got shiny, crimson, tasty, and rancid. Some positive and negative ones there. I wonder why we've got 2 nouns here that have a capital letter. I don't know if you spotted that. Have a think about why that might be. Yeah, so those 2 words, they're proper nouns, and proper nouns need a capital letter. So names of countries, names of people, names of places, events, they often are proper nouns, they need a capital letter at the beginning. So for today's lesson, we're looking at noun phrases, so we need to understand what a noun is. Have a think about what a noun is. You might want to write your own little definition in your book if you'd like to, and you could think of some examples. So my definition is a noun is a word that denotes somebody or something. We often say it's a person, a place, or an object. So now have a little think about what an adjective is. You might want to pop your own definition in your book. So what is an adjective? So do that now if you'd like to. You could think of some examples as well. My definition is an adjective is a word that describes somebody or something. It's a describing word. So by describing a noun using an adjective, we can create noun phrases. So for example, we've got gigantic troll. So the red word gigantic is our adjective and the blue word is our noun. Burning sun. Shuffling sand. It describes something. That's a noun phrase. Have a think about which lens I used with these adjectives, because you can actually choose different adjectives depending on what sort of thing you want to describe. Do you want to describe what something sounds like? Do you want to describe what something feels like? Just have a little think about what I've used with those examples there. So gigantic troll is describing what the troll looks like. So that would be a looking description. The burning sun, what the sun would feel like. So I've used a feeling on there. And then the shuffling sand, it could be what it looks like, but it could also be what it sounds like. So I've used 3 different ones there. So now I'd like to actually play you our little animation to remind you of our penguin, the penguin section. So if I stop presenting there, and let me share something else with you. Here it is. I'm just going to play the penguin section, make it a little bit bigger for you. Here we go. Okay, let's just stop sharing that again. Right, we've seen that one before, haven't we? And I've actually written a little model for you to go with that video clip, so you can see the sort of thing, the sort of writing we're going to be using this week and next week. I'm going to read it to you. See if you can follow with your eyes my reading. Okay. At the very bottom of the earth in Antarctica, the winter winds were beginning to fade, and an azure blue sky stretched across the continent. Glassy icebergs gently bobbed along the freezing waters as silence filled the air. On one of those icebergs was a colony of penguins, huddled for warmth and alert for their fishy breakfast. Their eyes darted to and fro across the lapping waves, but they were patient and focused. Just then, an ominous black fin appeared and began circling the penguins. Someone else had smelt breakfast. The finned giant emerged from the water and opened its deadly mouth with razor-sharp teeth, swimming quicker now towards the penguin colony. But the penguins were cunning and knew the icebergs like the back of their flipper. Working together, they shuffled steadily towards the edge of the ice, creating an unexpected icy wall on the opposite side. Just as the finned giant was about to gorge his juicy breakfast, smack! No delicious penguins today. So that's my model. I wonder if you could actually pause the video now and just have a look out for some noun phrases that I've used in my story here. It might be an idea just to make a little list of those so you've got them noted down. So pause the video and see what you can find. Spot the noun phrases. They're adjectives and nouns together. Off you go. So I hope you've had a little go at that. We're now going to be generating some of our own noun phrases. So for the story we're going to write together, we're going to use the insect animation, the ant one. I won't show you that just yet. I think we'll play that tomorrow, but you can view it in your own time if you wanted to. And the insect video is actually set in some grasslands. And I wondered if we could, looking at this picture, generate our own noun phrases to go with it. So you could use a variety of lenses if you fancied a little challenge. I would again probably just write a list of these in your book. Maybe you could bullet point your list and try and think of a few really great ones. I'm not after how many you can do. I'm more after maybe can you generate 6 really good ones. So pause the video now and have a little go at that task. And the last little task today is to have a go at improving a sentence. So I've got a sentence here. It says, the green leaves moved on the trees. Not a great sentence. It might be more of a Key Stage 1 sentence, that one, but now we're in Key Stage 2, on Year 3, I wonder if we can have a go at improving it to make it better. So have a little think about how you might do that now. Pause the video, have a little think, and then we'll talk about some ideas. Okay, so I hope you've had a little think. Some ideas for you could be to improve the adjective. You could use a more precise verb in the sentence. You could have a go at extending the sentence using a conjunction. So I'm going to leave you with that thought. In your book, can you have a go at improving that sentence there? And if you're very stuck, use my little tips here in the bullet points to help you. Fab. Again, I look forward to seeing your writing work, your note making from today's session, and your improved sentence on Dojo. Well done, everyone, and I will check in with you later.